you guys. All right. I did have a piece of paper where I had all the shows written down because someone's gonna ask, but I'll type the shows out for everybody because I'll have them in front of me. Okay, hi everybody. This is just gonna be a quick live of some of the things I bought today at the Stampercon.net rubber stamping show that was in Allentown, Pennsylvania. If you have never gone to one of these shows, I highly recommend going for a number of reasons. One, it helps to support these small mom and pop vendors that a lot of them do not have brick and mortar stores, so we can keep them in business. Two, you generally get a huge savings on buying your craft supplies versus trying to find these things, ordering them online. You get a discount by shopping at these shows because they have show discounts and things like that. Three, a lot of times you can't find these things at your local Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobbies, things like that. Again, because you're shopping small, you're supporting, again, these communities. And four, my biggest reason is we need to support and continue to make sure that these companies are here for us next year. What really, really bothers me is when I see comments saying, oh, it's not as big as it used to be. It's not as big as it used to be. Well, you have to keep in mind that, COVID took out a lot of businesses. A lot of companies just did not survive COVID, again, because these are small mom and pop companies. A lot of them did not make it through COVID. So we need to support them by going to these shows. If you want these companies to make a comeback, we have to shop them. We have to go to these shows and support them and make a comeback, okay? But the other thing is, you know, again, it's all about us. We have to support them. So, this is what we got to do. All right, so let me show you guys some of the things that I have. I have some coupon codes here as well. So if you want to go shopping online, you can. And so, yeah. So first company I have is, I just got a roll of pixie tape. I love pixie tape. This company is called My Craft Room. And My Craft Room, the owner is Joyce. Joyce has all kinds of things from Gina K, Altenew, Spellbinders. She has gilding paste. She has Catherine Pooler inks. So I do recommend checking out My Craft Room online. She also was very kind enough to carry my Spellbinders release, so just check her out. She has all kinds of beautiful things. She has hot foiling stuff from Pink Fresh, so go check her out. My Craft Room is the name of her, but I got a roll of pixie tape from her. She has Gina K white polyglaze sheets there in stock, but check her out. Marco's paper, and I did, by the way, do videos when I could. A lot of you guys said, oh, it doesn't look crowded. We got there first thing in the morning and it got crowded very quickly. So if the booths were crowded, and Joyce's booth was very crowded when I was in there, so I don't like to film when there's too many people in the booth. I don't like filming the back of people's heads. I couldn't really film Joyce's booth because there was a lot of people. And I've got to give a shout out to a couple people that were there. We took pictures. A lot of people came up to us and were like, hi, you know, which is nice because I live in this area. So this is the stamp show that I've gone to for years. But one of our locals, Susan, came out to see me, and Susan and I actually were hanging out and shopping in My Craft Room's booth. So hi, Susan. Thanks for coming out and seeing me. So I did not get to film that booth, but I have videos prior years that you can search My Craft Room booth if you want to see what's in the booth. The styles that are in the booth are basically the same, so you can see. It might be newer stuff in there, but You can check it out. Marco's paper is another one we love. Marco's paper has pretty much any paper you guys are looking for. I showed last year, Marco's paper has this glossy Cadillac paper for hot foiling. So they have green, yellow, red, black. So if you guys are looking for beautiful hot foil paper, Marco's paper has it. We just did a class for Lisa for Local King rubber stamps, and this is the paper that Lisa recommends for Local King rubber stamps. So they have matte coated cardstock and they have gloss coated cardstock. I got the 100 card pound, but if you're looking for beautiful papers, Marco's has it. Tracy picked up some beautiful pearlescent papers, and then I got this mirror holographic card. Look how pretty this is, but it's pearlescent. So I got this. But beautiful people over at Marco's, so make sure you order from Marco's paper. Greg is the owner, and I did a beautiful video of Greg's booth before it got too busy. If you guys didn't know, Greg was battling cancer, and he's been cancer-free, I think, for a year now, so congratulations to Greg. Again, heartfelt stories of these people. So again, we just want to support these beautiful people and their families. The next one is obviously my family. I consider them family because they're one of the first ones who gave me a chance. When you go into this booth, these are the owners of Stampercon.net. So Stampercon.net is who own this show. And I will link down below. There's about 3 or 4 different shows you guys can go to. Stampercon.net, Stamp Scrap Art Tour, CKC events. So I will link as many as I can. And if you have any, throw them down in the links below. Let's try to get to as many of these shows that we can. They're scrapbooking events, they're stamping events, but to support these companies. But Blue Knight Rubber Stamps, Scott and Lynn, wonderful family-owned organization. They're out of Westminster, Maryland. My boyfriend, Steve, if you guys saw him, he was on foil with me. He showed up at the end of the show to support me, and he was like, oh, you don't have any Jeep stamps. You need Jeep stamps. So here we go. He made me get these Jeep stamps. And if you didn't know, Blue Knight Rubber Stamps now has dies for many of their stamps. So if you don't have dies, go back and check some of the stamps you have. You might be able to find a coordinating die now. So this is dies that they have, and you can see very close to the image. So that is cool. But Blue Knight Rubber Stamps is one of the companies that manufactures and cuts their stamps at home. So they make them in Westminster, Maryland. They also do a show in Westminster, Maryland. So if you are near Westminster, Maryland, that show is usually in the fall. But look at all the different size Jeeps. I have a ton of Blue Knight Rubber Stamps Scenics. So this is going to go great with them. So Steve was very happy to see, oh, they have Jeeps. So I got Jeep stamps and dies for them. And there is a a stencil stamp through, which is a stencil and a mask. And here you can see. So I got that from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. The next pile here is a combination of a couple different stores. So we have Stampers Anonymous, Inky Antics, Northwoods. These are all owned by Ted over at Stampers Anonymous. Wonderful, wonderful guy. Again, he made sure, again, during COVID, these companies were kind of going to go, and he went and saved them. So we love Ted. And while we were there, Tim Holtz was live showing the new release, and he had the new release there. So make sure you shop. And here is your coupon code. So Inky Antics, Art Gone Wild. Oh, there was some new stuff, you guys, and I did not have time. I was kind of getting rushed out of there because the kids were getting hungry. But here's a coupon code for Stampers Anonymous. If you guys are going to do shopping online, here are the companies. So we have Stampers Anonymous, Art Gone Wild, Inky Antics, Versus, Northwoods, Darcy's, and then Mason Row, and your coupon code is 15% off your next online purchase. Use code StamperCon24, and this is only good until the 21st. Okay, and I think it's good for most. It says it's good for one use only. Offer does not include bundles, Sizzix Swish machines, or the media mats, and they sold out of the media mats when we were there, the big ones. So again, these are the companies: StampersAnonymous.com, Art Gone Wild, Inky Antics, Versus, rubber stamps, northwoodsrubberstamps.com, darcysllc.com, and masonrow.com, which I think makes customized, like, upper scale stamps. We love Ted. Obviously, everybody loves Tim Holtz with Stampers Anonymous. So the code is Stampercon24. That's going to get you 15% off. Obviously, there's a little bit of exclusions, but that's good until April 21st. Okay, so 15% off. So great, great, great stuff. No matter what your style is. They have our friend Simon Hurley stuff there. They had the new solar paste, lunar paste, the new neon paste. If you are looking for Hero Arts cleaner, they had some of that there. They have my favorite glue, which is the Art Glitter Glue. They had plenty of that there. I mean, you name it, not just stamps, but just all kinds of stuff there. So some of the things I picked up, look at these new Distress Tiny Blending Tools. So cute. I picked that up. I also picked up some of the new little tiny blending foam refills. Okay, so I got some of that. I stocked up on some more blending solution for alcohol inks. I got new Distress Sprayer, the little one. I got a mini stencil with the, I thought the eyeballs, stars, and some little cracks. I don't know, you know, who can resist when Tim Holtz shows something, but I think he showed this with the glow in the dark paste or something. I don't remember what it was, but I remember seeing that. I got the next set of Distress watercolor pencils. I have number 1, so now I have 1 and 2. And then I added some more Zig color pens. So this is what I do. I just add a couple at a time to my collection. So I added some more of the Zig. You know, you don't have to add a lot. I only had a collection of 12. Every time I go to the show, I buy 2 or 3, and these have lasted me a very long time. So I like that these are fine point water-based markers, and I just add a few at a time. So you don't have to buy the whole collection. You can just add a few at a time. So I added those to my collection. Okay, and then where I spent the majority of my funds is Effie was not there. She was doing a show in Illinois, but let me show you some of the things I got from Effie's booth. Some of these are new, some of them are not new because well, they're just not new. I went on vacation recently and I said I was going to make a scrapbook. So some of these things are for my scrapbook. And yeah. All right. And I do have, did my child run away? I think she took, nope, here they are. So this was the make and take, and I did a video. Tracy, my partner in crime, Tracy Schultz, make sure you guys are following her, by the way. She's just about at 4,000 subscribers on her channel. Let me link her, because if you guys are not following her, she's about to do a giveaway. And she posted some pictures. And make sure you join us on our Facebook group, Foiling Snobs Club. But please follow Tracy's channel. But she's almost at 4,000 subscribers, so she's going to be doing a giveaway. And I'm almost at 2,000 on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, I would love for you to follow me on Instagram. I'm only like 2 away or something like that on Instagram. But this is the make and takes they did at the ton. And so Tracy and her husband and my daughter and the neighbor's daughter, they did the make and take. So look at how easy these are. So very, very fun. But the ton is one of my secret guilty pleasures. I love, love, love all the stuff from the ton. So we have here, this is a layering, climbing hibiscus layering stencil. And I know it's hard for you guys to see, but I promise you I will be doing videos, but it goes upwards. And her layering stencils are just very easy and very beautiful. Of course, I had to get the coordinating die to go with that. Then we have hibiscus. This is a single hibiscus. This is actually the one they did for the make and take, which is this one. And then I got the coordinating. There's a stamp. And of course, had to get the die to go with that. This one is called Blooming Hibiscus, Mid Hibiscus Layering Stencil. And then if you get the die coordinates with the stamp and the stencil. So you don't have to use them together. So Mid Hibiscus coordinating, and then Blooming Hibiscus is the name of the stamp. Okay. Then I got brand new cherry blossoms. This is called Sweet Cherry Blossom Stencil. These are not new, but I did not get these before, and I got these to help with my scrapbook. This is called, excuse me, Wave. This is the Layering Wave stamp set, and I got this for my my recent trip to Aruba. Happy anniversary, happy Father's Day, have an awesome birthday. You are so awesome, have an amazing day. But what great masculine cards this would make. And she used puff paint pen, which we've used oftentimes in the winter time for snow cards. But what an awesome way she used that puff paint pen on the top of the wave. So I thought this would make some awesome masculine cards as well. And of course I got the coordinating dies to cut that out. But there's also a layering die to make this wave, Layering Wave standalone die, where you can cut this die out and just make a layered pop-up wave die without stamping it. So I got that as well. Then there is this ocean scene, and it just took me right back to the beach in Aruba. So we have happiness comes in waves, see you soon, it's your day, shake your palms. That's so cute. Be as free as the ocean, good vibes happen on the tides, life's a beach, enjoy the waves, live in the sunshine and swim in the sea. And we have this beautiful ocean beach scene, some palm trees, and then we have this kind of layering palms as well, and then some clouds. So beautiful set. And then I got the coordinating dies to be able to cut this out. We have a new postage die and different sizes of grip mat. I got the 6x7. Tracy got the bigger one, I believe. And then there are also some smaller ones. I think this one is too big to fit in my Misty, but I thought I would try it out. Some of the other grip mats that we found were too thick. This one seems to be a little thinner, but thought we would try them out. Hi, Bobby. So these are the things that I splurged on for myself. And Tracy and I, while we were there, great news, signed up some companies to bring back Stamp Wars. We were actually, you know, like everybody's like, hey, when's our turn for Stamp Wars? So we were like, okay, we're here. Let's just do it. So we'll be bringing back Stamp Wars. So stay tuned for that. Again, make sure you're subscribed to both of our channels and join us on Facebook. The name of our group is Foiling Snobs Club. And stay tuned. So make sure you're subscribed to Tracy's channel. If you're not subscribed to my channel, welcome. I'm glad that you stumbled upon me, but make sure you click down here and click the bell for notifications so that you know when I have new videos posted. I have more videos coming. Spellbinders has a new release coming out on the 10th. You can sign up for the new club kits today. There's some new releases coming out from Pink and Maine. There's some new releases. Gina K's release just came out last week. There's some new inks coming out from Catherine Pooler next week. And like I said, new releases from Spellbinders. So a lot of new things coming out. I'm trying to stay on top of everything as well with work. So yeah. Hopefully you guys are getting back into the swing of things. I know my tree out front, my blossoming sour cherry tree is starting to blossom. So fishing season is around the corner, so we are happy. So glad to see everybody out at the show. Continue to support these companies. Take advantage of the discounts that you can get, and let's keep them going. Remember, we also have a card swap random act of kindness list on our Facebook group. So what that means is you can send a card to anybody at any time. There's no theme. There's no, you have to get a card back. It's just at any time you want to send a card to somebody, you just go on there. There's birthday months on there. So if you just want to go on there and pick, you know, April and send everybody who has an April birthday, you can send them a card. So just go on to our group, Foiling Snobs Club, and request to sign up for that, and you can put your name and address on there and send cards. You can do it internationally, you can just do it in the United States. So it's nice to be able to make cards and send cards whenever you want. No rules apply. It's just a wonderful act of kindness to be able to do that. So keep that in mind. Well, thank you, everybody. Hi, Bobby. Thanks for jumping on. I know it's late. If you guys have any questions, post them down below. I will link the list of websites where you can look for shows that might be coming up. And if you know of any shows, go ahead and post that in the description as well. And if you were at the show and you have any pictures you want to post, go ahead and join Foiling Snobs Club on Facebook. Make sure you answer all the questions because it's an automated system. And post those pictures as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.